Hello, this is Kenenigan from RagingReptilian.com. I told people last video I did the next video I was going to do was going to be on the bull cults of Rome and the cult of Mithra. In fact, a clip that I'm going to be using in that video I put on my Patreon because it involves, if anyone's familiar, these bull cults go all the way back to Rome. There's a mention of the bull in heaven that goes all the way back to Samaria. And the cult of Mithra, and I'm going to explain what that is because a lot of it's been shrouded in mystery. But before I do that video, I need to make a video about Jesus Christ of all people, and you'll understand why. I'll do those two videos tomorrow. It's actually a good video about Jesus, and one that could actually put the Vatican in a lot of trouble. And the reason I'm bringing up the Vatican, because I've been talking about Vatican banking, and I just made a video on British Admiralty law. Well, guess what? We have a media blackout going on right now, and I'm going to show you something here. We all know what the Federal Reserve is, right? We know what the IRS is. The IRS building is actually here in Philadelphia, in my hometown. Well, two bills were pushed through Congress, and the media is not reporting on it, to abolish the IRS and the taxes withheld out of your paycheck, meaning you will, if this, and this bill here, two bills went through. I'll leave these links in the description. H.R. 24, Federal Reserve Transparency Act of 2019, for oversight and reform of the Federal Reserve. Now, you know, where's all these Trump haters? Because we know who runs the Federal Reserve. So, you know, we have a bill going through that's going to give us transparency on the Federal Reserve and Federal Reserve banks. Yeah. This was pushed through Congress. Right on Congress.gov. Now, I know government's shut down right now, but still, hopefully these bills go through. Here's the one. And then we have H.R. 25, the Fair Tax Act of 2019. What does this mean for people? I'll increase the text size here. Well, if this bill goes through, it's going to shut the IRS down, and no taxes will be withheld from your paycheck anymore. This is going to take care of income taxes, payroll taxes, estate and gift taxes, and all the other money extortion they do through taxes. And what they are going to do is push a national sales tax done state to state, meaning, how would you like to go to work and take your entire gross pay home instead of having a third of your check taken out? Well, some stuff will be taken out, you know, Social Security and stuff like that, but it's not going to be a very big deal. We know a big portion of the taxes that are taken out of your check, and this shutting down of the IRS. This is huge, people. This is one of the first steps to break away from Rothschild's banking in this country. So I don't know why the media isn't reporting on this. Which lets me get, who's responsible for this? Is this Trump's? Yeah, it's right here. Payroll taxes repealed. Oh, they are covering Social Security in here. For funding of Social Security trust funds from general revenue, see Section 201 of the Social Security Act. So, this is pretty interesting. Yeah, and this is what they want to do. They want to amend it by making just a general national sales tax. So if this bill goes through, bye-bye IRS. I don't know how this affects businesses. We'll have to find out if, you know, if this does go through. What I mean by that is this going to affect corporate taxes or business taxes for small businesses? I'm not too sure, but why, you know, we have this Federal Reserve Transparency Act pushed through and the Fair Tax Act of 2019. And the mainstream is not talking about it. And yeah, you know what? I got this story from well, it's called News Punch now. They changed their name because oh, it's always fake news, right? I just showed you the two bills. They'll be in the description, right at congress.gov. Like I said, they use legitimate sources for a lot of their. There's a few other things going on in the news that I think might actually be. I'm not sure, but there's something going on with the Queen of England. A little bit. Yeah, we all love the Queen, right? She's just signed a EU withdrawal bill making Brexit unstoppable. There goes Count Dracula. He wasn't on the in the Christmas video I did. He's all in black, and look at her, black and white. The symbolism. There's Count Dracula. So I don't know if this, what is going on, and so, and you know, it's amazing that you see these two bills go through. And I was just talking about for years in this country we needed a flat tax. Well, I was talking about for payroll checks. However, if this happens, this is going to be a huge boost to the economy. Basically, everyone who works, you're basically going to take home your gross pay now instead of you know, seeing a 30-year check go away in taxes and then having to file. You know, it's coming up to that time of year, you know, tax season. Everyone goes and then gets their tax rebate check. You know, it's like the IRS takes the money out all year and then you get a rebate back. And, well, everyone knows how that works. But if this bill goes through, we're not going to have to file taxes every year. Isn't that great? And the Federal Reserve Transparency Act. You know the IRS is more or less the debt collection arm of the Federal Reserve. So, what is going on here? And why isn't the mainstream media covering it? I guess the deep state's not happy that their extortion of U.S. citizens might be coming to an end. I had to make this video because this is just, I heard about this and I couldn't even believe it. So both these links will be in the description. I don't know, call your local congressman, tell them to vote yay for the bill. That's all I can say. I don't know anyone in the United States who would feel bad about taking home pretty much all their paycheck and not seeing a third of it go away in taxes. I think that would be pretty good, and it would be good for the economy also. They tax us to death, you know. I was talking all the taxes that we have here in Philadelphia. We have a sugar tax on soda and any drinks that have cigarette tax, which basically makes our cigarettes, the kind that I smoke, $12 a pack now. Yeah, take that for what it is. It's actually soda. If you want to buy a 20-ounce Coke in Philadelphia, it's going to cost you $2 to $3 a bottle just for a 24-ounce, you know, 24-ounce soda. And then we have all the other taxes in the city, but I don't know how the flat national sales tax is going to work. I guess it's every time we perform, like in maritime law, we perform commerce, I guess. We just pay a flat tax on what we purchase, and that's it. No more filing taxes every year. No more dealing with the IRS. And no more of the IRS going around and threatening people. Yes, they do that. Questions or comments, leave them below. These links will be in the description. And like I said, I have two videos I'm going to make tomorrow that are going to be quite interesting. One on the cult of Mithra and the bull cults from Rome, and one on Jesus of Nazareth, of all things. There's a reason why I said Nazareth in that. It's a good video. It's a good video for Jesus, and one that isn't going to make the Vatican look too good. That's all I'm saying. Any questions or comments, leave them below. Until we speak again, this is Kinnigan, and take care.